And we're back. I'm not going to make you sit here and suffer through all the boring electrical stuff. We'll talk about a little bit of it, but I'd rather just jump to the drywall, which is where a room actually starts to come together, so that's a little fun. But we're going to look at this crazy nightmare, and before you judge me, let me explain.
No, I can't just get the wire to go, into the stud here, because there's a single stud here, and then it's spaced about 3 inches apart, and then there's another fucking joist, and then that's spaced 2 inches apart from another fucking joist. And then over here, there's another joist right here, so you can't even get the drill up in order to drill a hole all the way fucking over here. And the meter box is right here, so in order to get from here to the fucking meter box, I have to go all the way up, over, and down with all these fucking wires.
Chewing on the electric cable didn't work out for that little guy. Won't do that again.
Alright, long story short, this door is meant for a nominal 2x4 wall, and this is a true 2x4, so there's a little bit of a difference, and God only knows how thick the exterior sheathing is. So I need to build some jamb extensions. That's going to be a little tricky with how tight this is and how recessed it is. So what I did was I got an 1.25 thick piece of select board. I keep tripping on this goddamn thing. Can't wait to get this all cleaned. So 1.25 piece of select pine. The oak was like $75 for the same board, so fuck it, I'm gonna do this out of select pine. Who's gonna know the difference after I stain it?
be light. Actually. Dum, 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 dum. This is fucking awesome. Oh, pardon. That's awesome. This is so fucking cool. Okay, all holes in the drywall have been patched up. All of this metal corner bead has been hung. I missed the spot. I gotta put that up there. Over here we got the lights in. All the shelves are corner beaded out. I got a little bit more left to do in this section here. And I can close that off. But I am ready to mud this Saturday. And those lights are fucking sick. So I just got done putting a coat of primer inside the cubby holes. The reason I did this, I needed to 3-coat finish this and primer it before I closed up these corners, is because I'm going to be running LED lights through here. These plywood shelves are just temporary for right now until I make the ones out of whatever. It's probably going to be select pine just to keep the theme going. But I'll put the fancier shelves in whenever I'm done painting and everything. But I'm going to put these shelves in now, and then I'm going to set my LED strips in the back of here. So that way I can run the wire through the wall before I close up the corners. So I had a quote from, like, you know, a good middle end LED system. It was like $600, and I'm not gonna pay that. I'm just not, for some shelf lights. So I bought this $50 system off of Amazon, and it comes with these 4-inch extenders for the LED lights. So what I did was I took some Cat 6 cable and I basically extended the extenders. I made each one about 2 feet. And what that's gonna do is let me loop it in here so that way I can connect it up. The only drawback is that the very first line in the LED chain had the thing on it to plug into here. So what I ended up doing was I ended up cutting that, and I had to make kind of a splicer. I needed to go in 2 different directions anyway. I mean, I could have went in one big giant circle, but this uses less wire. All right, got the 3rd coat of drywall done on most of it. This section here, I had to leave the panels off so I could connect all the LED lights through the wall, and then I put the drywall back on and screwed everything up in place. This is on its 2nd coat, this whole area here. But everything else is 3rd coated. All I gotta do is sand, primer, and paint. We're getting there, and then I'm gonna do some real cool stuff over here. These are just temporary shelves right now. Just something that could get dirty, because the actual shelves are gonna have a little bit of a lip on it and I wouldn't be able to mud with it. So these are in place right here, and the LED lights are actually secured to the wall, not the shelf. So that'll stay in place whenever I change that out for the more decorative shelf. And then I can't wait to start building this thing here, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the floor before I do that, just because it'll be more difficult to do the floor if I do it after I do that. But I got a cool idea in mind for that.